I mean, that one felt pretty good overall.
Okay, good. I thought that was pretty good.
I was like, I mean, that felt good.
I thought you were gonna start like jumping for joy there, and I got nothing. I was like, all right, higher standard, I got it.
Welcome back to Imperfect Golf. It is about 6:15 on Tuesday morning. I just finished up a morning workout. Today was mobility and shoulder exercises that Dustin at Tempo Physiotherapy has put together for me. So thank you again, Dustin, for keeping those workouts coming for me and keeping me engaged in that regard. Last week, I think it was last week, dates are funny right now, but I definitely recently recorded a practice session with Alex over at the Captain's Club. And didn't have a lot of time to introduce the video or wrap the video up. There's kind of a lot going on that day. So just real quick, went over there for a driver session. You'll see that in the video here. But went through a few things, set up an alignment stick, and worked on trying to keep my swing a little bit lower and getting on plane better. So I hope you enjoy the video and the session here, and hope it's helpful for you. So with that, let's head over to the lesson.
I'm all about helping people out and getting them better. And it's like the YouTube space, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Yep.
Like, it's a lot of good content on there. Like, a lot of the stuff that's being said is very good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work for everybody. And then somebody that's built like Scotty Scheffler is trying to swing it like John Daly. I'm like, that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work.
Right.
But it's still good advice. It's still good swing technique.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work for that person.
Yep.
I'm just like, that's why it's tough, because there's so much out there. It's just too much information, and then trying to figure out what the right information is for a particular person.
Yeah, that's
the challenge, and that's why I come in.
Yep.
You know, so
100%. No, I agree, because there's lots of good guys on there, lots of good content.
For sure.
But I have to figure out what's for me. So
agreed. Well, I haven't seen you hit anything yet, so I wanted you to hit a couple so we can kind of see what's going on. But last time I saw you hit the driver, it was more of a push fade.
Okay.
So it's starting more on the target and then drifting right. So I want to see if that's still the case. I know we worked on some disassociation, so we'll see if that has leaked into the driver a little bit.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of see where that ball's going, how you want it to shape, and then see if we can make that happen and get better contact.
All right.
Yeah.
Good deal.
We're going to assess a few shots and see if we can straighten that up.
Cool.
All right, so that's like the push fade kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
More of the same?
Yep, that's more of the same.
That was mo better.
Let's see where that one,
that one went between the yellow and the white flag out there. But I really did focus more on, I was intentional on that one, honestly, about trying to hit the inside of that ball. That was the only thing I did different that I was intentional about than the first two. That was more like the first two.
Yeah, you're starting to get some separation between your upper body and lower body, which is nice to see.
Yeah, no, I really, I've been feeling it, and then like, so Dustin does have me doing some things that's kind of trying to get at that, you know, in some of the workouts that he has me doing. Mm-hmm. But don't tell him, even though he might watch this. I've been just doing that thing you were talking about with putting my hands on the wall or on a door jamb and just moving them going, because I'm like, man, that's what I need to be doing in the swing. So I've been focusing on that a little bit more.
It just helps you train. It just helps you feel the feeling, because you're not used to doing it.
Yeah.
Which is fair. So it just puts you in a neutral spot.
Yeah.
So we can kind of look at this right here. So you take club well outside the takeaway. It's not terrible. So right there, the club face is pretty square with the spine angle. So that's a good checkpoint. But then you just kind of go straight up with it. And then when you take this downswing, see how you're still very above that shoulder?
Yeah.
And now when you get to this point, that club face is significantly this way, so it's starting to become perpendicular with your spine angle instead of parallel.
So is that opening it up right there then?
Yeah, that'd
basically.
be considered open
Yeah,
or
yeah.
pointed way right. So that would make sense that a lot of your shots are starting right
Yeah.
and it's more right. And then if we don't hit it in the center, it's going to cause even more of a miss one way
Yeah.
or another. So again, I'd really focus on this shaft plane because that's going to solve a lot of your problems.
Yeah.
We can
It
do
definitely feels a lot steeper than what we were trying to work on last week.
yeah, for sure. And like a little steepness is okay. I'm not
Yeah.
against a little steep or a little
Yeah.
shallow. It's just it's so much one way. It makes it really hard to be consistent.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put this stick down and just try to get underneath it. Ball, tee. So this is really good. This is very efficient. All we do is put the ball right underneath this stick. I'm gonna start you really favorable.
Okay.
All you're gonna do is just try to make small swings and keep your club underneath the stick.
Okay.
Sound like a deal?
Doing a full swing, but I got to keep it under the stick.
Don't do a full swing yet. Do
Okay.
like half swings,
Okay.
40%, just to feel the pass. We
Okay.
can even take the ball out of it, and you can just make some small swings and just stay under the plane and just get the feeling of that.
Okay.
And then try to brush the tee on your way through. There we go. I consider that very good.
I appreciate the grace to start. Apparently, this is a thing for me, so.
Okay, good.
Well, we didn't brush it that time.
Good. All right, make the same swing. Ball's just going to get in the way. Just focus on what you were just focusing on.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I got onto that one a little bit more, I'm guessing, the way that tee
For
went.
sure. But you see how the ball just went right and stayed right?
Yeah.
It didn't bend one way or another.
Yeah.
So that's much better.
That was progress.
Yeah. Yeah, because then all we have to do is square up that face. That looked like a pretty centered strike to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about club face angle at impact.
So that's would it be fair to say the swing was in a good spot, but the face was still open? Is that kind of what likely caused that, or is it?
The face would be what I'd say, most likely without the data in front of me, but fair assumption is since we're swinging this way, now the face just happens to be matching this line.
Yeah.
So as we're working the club this way, the face just happens to be riding the path. So it's just square, square, and it just goes straight that way instead of bending.
Okay.
Just avoid the stick, that's all.
I didn't.
Yeah, there's a stick, right? Then you can see the ball starting to bend.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're putting in that piece there. Just go ahead and put that under there and make a couple practice swings again.
Okay.
It's a really efficient and effective drill because it's giving you immediate feedback.
Yeah.
You can tell right away, hey, if I'm doing right or wrong. And the good thing is you can do this right in your backyard.
Yeah.
Just throw a stick in the line and call it a day. We have this stick pointed right at our target, so we're not cheating it. We'll throw down this, throw down that, just to make sure we're square. And we're all doing real good.
And that's it.
A little too low. I see you're worried a little bit about it, so we'll move it up. We'll move it up a little bit. We're not
That's
ready.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Is there anything that you're feeling internally to make it happen, or are you just focusing on the stick? Walk me through your process.
Yeah, it's probably mostly the stick at this point, if I'm honest, really.
Okay, fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
just trying to stay under it. I'm trying to figure out now, how do I, like, is that me going up steep, or is it just,
Yeah.
what am I doing different there?
That's you taking it out more likely with your hands and just coming up with the hands versus rotating the body. That was a little
Okay.
something.
That gives me an idea. So now I'm going to try to focus on leaving those arms alone and let the hips do their job.
Yeah, we just rotate, right?
Yeah. I had less turn to it anyways.
Yeah. What do
I
you
didn't
think?
start on my target line, but I mean, the ball was pretty
Yeah.
little left-right action, but
We missed a little bit of the face. We were hitting a little low,
okay.
so that impacts things a little bit. Do you think the contact was better, ball flight better? What do you think?
Well, the ball flight I think was better, but I do tend to swing fairly low. Like the bottom of my driver swing tends to feels like, I mean, if you look on the face here, you can see some marks from me getting under it. So usually I tee it fairly low to try to compensate. I mean, that one felt pretty good overall.
Okay, good. I thought that was pretty good.
I was like, I mean, that felt good.
I thought you were gonna start like jumping for joy there, and I got nothing. I was like, all right, higher standard, I got it.
You're like, come on, kid, relax a little bit.
I was like, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. That's 2 in a row that I would say are, you know, at least in the area we wanted to be in. That one had a little bit more left to right on it, but felt like a playable ball anyways.
So now look, when we get down here, we're starting to rotate out, but see how that shaft is starting to split the bicep?
Yep. Yep.
So now we're actually, what we'd say, on plane.
Yeah.
So then we can just continue to work the rotation more.
Yeah.
And we'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you can see even that position, see how the hips are rotated more left than your shoulders are at that point. So that's why we're working so closely with Dustin to get this separation so we can start getting into this position.
Yeah. Okay. And it feels like for some reason, because I was trying to translate what I did with the 8-iron out here last week to this as far as like to keeping it shallower and keeping my posture over. But it feels like for some reason I get more steep with my driver even than I do with my irons, which is just weird to me. But
it's getting a little longer. It's a little heavier.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Usually when we start getting into the longer swings, swing faults tend to amplify.
That makes sense. Yeah. More surface there to make mistakes with.
Yeah, everything's moving faster, so bigger misses. What do we think about that?
Well, I mean, I don't know what I did to make it go left to right. Didn't feel as solid.
We're going to tee it up a little higher. We're going to move it further in front of you.
Okay.
Just going to see what happens. So move your body a little bit more back that way. There you go. Really try.
Okay, so now this feels like it's lined up straight in front of that lead foot. Is that accurate? I mean, is that...
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's kind of looking like, but I just want to see what happens.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just kind of curious because, I mean, I've messed with that stuff in the past trying to figure some of the stuff out.
Yeah. I don't... Just take like your normal setup. You're really leaning over there. Stay real neutral. Just try to go get it. There we go.
That one felt very exaggerated to me, but I'm guessing that's part of the point.
It's exactly what we're looking for.
No,
right?
it's exactly, I mean, I went straight right at that flag, so.
Ball flight, I would consider that pretty good.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was spinning. It went pretty straight. It went slightly to the left.
Yeah.
But for the most part, really straight. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Stayed under the stick. Positive.
So that was still a little bit forward in my stance and a little bit higher, right? I mean, generally, those were the differences.
Yep.
Fascinating it is.
Yeah, so just to kind of give you why that works, just to help you understand, right?
Yeah.
So the club is working on an arc. So if I put the ball further back here, is that face more right or left of target?
Right now it looks like it's right.
Yeah, it's more right. So as I get to the center, is that square, left, right?
It's more square.
More square. So if I continue to go in that same fashion, if I go more left or right, when I get past the ball,
Yeah.
is that club face left or right?
It's a little bit left, but
Yeah, it's a little bit more left.
Yeah.
So it would make sense, hey, if I move that ball up a little bit more, get a little higher, I'm going to cut it more on this part of my arc
Yeah.
rather than the center. So I'm not changing much of the swing, just the setup, and it makes that club face more square
Okay.
rather than open.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
It does.
So that's why that works.
Yeah.
So we're just manufacturing club face angle at impact without really changing mechanics,
Yeah.
which I'm a fan of. I'd rather not mess with mechanics if I don't have to.
Yeah,
Right?
that's helpful because I don't know how much I adjust to them anymore. Okay. I got under that one, but
Yeah, but now you got 2 in a row. So we found the
yeah, and it really is. I mean, I just got to keep that. It feels very exaggerated, especially mostly on the backswing.
I'm sure.
I'm trying really hard to stay underneath that thing, but feels like a good muscle memory thing for me to work on is keep that lower than you think you need to keep it lower.
And like anything, it's a medicine, but don't
Yeah.
take the whole bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because maybe next week you'll come in, you'll be just snapping it in there. I'm like, hold on a second, let's not do that. Just take a little bit of the medicine. You don't gotta take the whole bottle.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of the medicine will do.
It's probably lots of wisdom in that.
Yeah, a dollop will do you. You know.
All right.
So what happened there? Walk me through that.
I mean, the only thing I can think is if I had to somehow been more steep coming back across at that time.
Yeah, we could put that ball a little bit more forward.
Keep it a little bit more forward.
For you, it's gonna feel like it's
Out there.
yeah, it's gonna feel like it's right on. Yeah, it's gonna feel like it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right in front of your toe instead of
Yeah.
the heel. So
Right.
just cheating it up a little bit, and then you can leave your weight neutral, more or less. Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of leaning into it, and then feel like you have to go get that a little bit. Oh, he got the stick.
I got it good. We got it good.
I like that the ball started going straight though.
It did. You know, I feel like good things were generally happening there.
Yes. Like I want to know, can we get the ball to do what we want it to do?
Yeah.
So we're walking into the beginning and say, hey, this ball's going too far right.
Yeah.
Can we get that thing going straighter?
Yeah. So
And-
far,
Yes.
we're getting there.
Yeah. We keep
getting
doing
there.
this, we're going to do it.
So
We got the magic sauce right here. So we got the combination.
now I'm setting up because I'm trying to keep my clubs way back here. You know, historically I try to keep it up there behind the ball, but I'm keeping it back here on purpose. Does it matter at all? I mean, is that a whatever works for you kind of situation or?
Yeah, I like where you're at because it's forcing you to go get it. You slide a little bit,
Yeah.
you get too much loaded. So
Okay. That one I just felt like I was going to fall over.
yeah.
I was off balance.
Yeah, losing balance. Yeah, and you'll notice with the couple that you did hit really well, you're already rotating through, and you kept going with
Yeah.
the rotation. Those last couple, you kind of quit and stopped on
Yeah,
it.
and I think that's what I noticed when I was on the golf course the other day when I watched it back.
If we stop the rotation, we
Yeah.
hang back here, you're gonna leave that face open.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just what's gonna happen.
It's not what we're looking for.
Yeah, that's why again we're working with Dustin to get more rotation,
Yeah.
get more core mobility, get more core stability.
Yeah.
So, and then we can start working these 2 units separately.
I feel like it's coming.
For sure. No, we're definitely making good moves. Better.
That one I'm guessing I must have been late on or something. I don't know. I felt like I was trying to do all the things, go through it and everything, but
You didn't hit the stick. We're
yeah.
gonna keep it more up in front of you. Tee it a little high. Just keep avoiding the stick, and we're gonna be all right. So we're getting pretty good contact.
Okay.
Oh, there she
She got
is.
me.
There she is.
She got me again.
Yeah. You're gonna be loving this drill for a while.
I don't know if love is exactly the word, but
Love hate.
it'll be a good teacher.
Oh, for sure. It's gonna challenge you. So definitely would stop by Ace or Home Depot or wherever.
Oh,
Just
I've
get a
got some
couple
of these. I got some of these at the house.
Yeah, just leave them in the bag and
So
use them.
I got it. I'll just pull my hit net out, and
Mm-hmm.
that's a nice thing because I just pull stuff out of the garage and go outside. And I've got a lot of the stuff. I got a little excited last year, but what I didn't have was somebody to kind of help guide me through it.
Move the body back a little bit more. Of course. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. That was just horrible. That was all arms.
All arms, not rotating.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. So we found out, hey, if the more we rotate, the straighter the ball goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
got
if
to
we're
do that more
throwing hands-
consistently.
Yeah, if we're just throwing arms and stuff, it's really hard to control that
Yeah.
face. But if we can continue to rotate.
Yeah. I feel like I ingrained that habit. Like earlier on, like I said, I keep going back to what I started earlier in the year. But I had that whole, from up here, rip that thing as hard as I can kind of mentality.
Yeah.
So now I got to work that all out.
Yeah, and that's the hitter, right? So we got way too steep, and I get it. You want to smack it, but then we stand up and
Yeah.
and you actually lose a lot of strength and power when
Yeah.
you're doing that. It's totally okay to hit it hard, but that just means rotate faster, not swing harder.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I know, I noticed, I mean, because my 8-iron, like the one towards the end last week, you know, I hit that flag out there. It's 150 yards, right?
Right.
So normally my 8-iron, if I'm flying 135, 140, I'm doing good. So like, I wasn't swinging as hard. So the evidence is there just with an 8-iron, let alone with the driver once I kind of
Yeah, when you're
iron it
rotating
out.
and everything is working efficiently, like you probably had your numbers on there, the thorax is moving so fast, and then the upper body, and then you know, it's like the pelvis is moving so fast, and it creates that chain reaction all the way down
Yeah.
to the hands. So if we're moving everything else efficiently, everything else speeds up.
Yeah.
Just a byproduct.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the thing that we really focus on is staying under this stick a little bit. Stay general, you know, give yourself some wiggle room. And if you want to challenge yourself, get a little lower. I wouldn't go super low with the driver just because we don't need it. You know, we're not trying to make a massive correction, just a little bit. We're just trying
Yeah.
to square it up a little bit.
Well, then it's also, I got to make that tee feel like it's up here off the front side of that lead foot.
Yep.
It's not, but it feels like it.
Yeah, it's got to feel up there. So
Yeah.
the idea is you're rotating to get there,
Yeah.
not sliding and hitting
Yeah.
into it. It's a rotate to get there because that's going to move the club path.
For sure. Okay.
Got any questions?
Not really. No, I feel like that's the kind of, it feels very simple.
Yeah.
Which
the
is
way
like, I'm like, this is supposed to be harder, Alex.
No, that's the way I teach. Simple. Keep it simple.
So,
That's the way I like it. Like, the more complex you get, the harder it is. You know. So
Yeah.
we can sit here and talk about swing theory and numbers all day, but
yeah.
I mean, what's the point? Let's just keep it as simple as possible.
Yeah,
Make it
no,
hard.
I think that helps me. Like I'm kind of glad I'm sort of in the off season. So I like paid for awesome golf because I just
Yeah.
have a Garmin R10.
Right.
So I had those numbers, and I'm a researcher by trade. So I get all
Sure.
those. I throw it in Excel, and I'm like, oh, this
What
is
does
awesome.
that mean?
But now I'm glad I don't have those numbers because I just want to see what the ball's doing.
Yeah.
So like I remember like because I was in my garage so much. I remember like it was March or April, something like that. I was like, I got to go someplace where I can watch the ball fly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, watching on the simulator is nice,
It is.
but man, I just got to watch the actual
like-
ball fly. I got to see what it really does out there.
For sure.
So,
And then get on this grass instead of turf, you know.
Yeah.
'cause everybody looks like heroes on those splash pads. You
Yeah.
know? So,
yeah,
but yeah, for sure. Just keep working on what you're doing. We're making progress. It's getting better. So I
Cool.
like where we're going. Just keep
All right.
working on it. And then next time we get together, we'll see what's going on.
cool. Sounds good. I'm gonna finish this bucket off, but
Do it.
I'll let you get on with your day. But thanks again. I appreciate your
Pleasure.
time as always,
Likewise.
and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Awesome. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this driver session with Alex. There's just a lot of swinging in this one, but there's some good information. I know you can't see when we're kind of talking, looking at his phone on some of the things we're looking at there, but I hope the information in these is helpful for you if you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with a slice with your driver like I've been. Honestly, I've worked on those things that Alex and I worked on at the range a couple times. I had a couple of really good driver sessions. And I've gone out and I've played 36 holes since then, and my driver is just not working. I don't blame that on the sessions or what I'm doing or anything like that. It's just hasn't been able to translate yet. So actually, when I leave here, before I head to work, I'm going to go get another bucket of balls and see if I can kind of get a sense of what I'm feeling when I'm swinging underneath that stick, so I can translate that onto the golf course a little bit better. So remember, progress isn't perfect. It is consistent. I would appreciate it if you enjoyed this video, if you'd give it a like, maybe comment if there's anything that you picked up on from the instruction here from Alex in this particular session. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. It really does help me. It helps just me keep going and doing the things, and also gets my videos in front of more people. And my goal really is to help people grow in and through the game of golf. So thanks so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.